time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem asking, "Where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? For we observed his star at its rising and have come to pay him homage." When King Herod heard this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him. And calling together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born. They told him, "In Bethlehem of Judea, for so it has been written by the prophet, And you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For from you shall come a ruler who is to shepherd my people Israel." Then Herod secretly called for the wise men and learned from them the exact time when the star had appeared. Then he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word so that I may also go and pay him homage." When they had heard the king, they set out, and there ahead of them went the star that they had seen at its rising, until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw that the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the house, they saw the child with Mary his mother, and they knelt down and paid him homage. Then, opening the treasure chest, they offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they left for their own country by another road.
The Magi are portrayed as men who have a profound relationship with nature. And it is the sign given by nature that reveals to them the occurrence of a very significant event, a birth which they perceive to have cosmic implications. For this reason, they are willing to undertake a long and difficult journey, guided only by the sign that nature has given them, the star of the newborn King of the Jews. Nature is one great witness to God. The Jews who were recipients of God's direct revelation believed that Gentiles would be led to God by the beauty of nature. For God's signature is written all over the nature. We live in a generation whose bonding with nature has been weakened by a myth of progress that regards creation only as a source at the service of humanity. We need to recover that profound relationship with nature as our guide to God, just as a star led the Magi to Bethlehem to adore the Maker of the stars.
Lord, make us conscious of the truth that nature and all creatures fashioned by the Creator are fellow adorers of your majesty. Amen.